Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of my Dorney Park recreation. In the last episode, we continued working on the Wildwater Kingdom area, just building out some of the wave pools and the lazy river and the pathing and all that good stuff over here. Today, we're just gonna keep working on it. There isn't really a whole lot to say. There's really not much original and thought-provoking for me to say with some of these episodes because it's just more of the same, but we gotta get it done. So yeah, we're gonna continue to kind of work forward from where we have stuff built up already. I think I want to replace some more of this path over here and then get some of these water slide infrastructure built out over here. So should be enough to keep us busy for a while. No point in trying to vamp further when there's really not a whole lot to say, so let's just get building. Alright, so real quick, just finished replacing all of the footpath here at the front of the water park with the concrete blocks, as I mentioned. I think it does go a long way into making this area look a lot more clean and distinct from the rest of the park. It does make apparent that there's just kind of big open areas with nothing. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep those. I might add in some more like benches or flower beds or something like that to help break up some of these big areas like right here. Anyway, that's kind of all I wanted to point out for now. Let's build some water slides. Maybe get one or two of these open. I was hoping that by the time we got to this point, the water slide mode would be added to OpenRCT too. There is a pull request out there to have a special mode just for the water slides. Hasn't been added yet, so we're gonna fake some stuff for now and just hope that we can convert these over to water slide mode in the near future. Alrighty, taking another little quick break here to show off where we are so far. Went pretty hard there for a bit, trying to just slam out the rest of the decorations here for the water park. Since we already have the slides built for the most part, just a matter of adding in our fake footpaths and then decorating around it with trees, so not really that much to do, it turned out. Although I think I am rushing here a little bit just because I want to get it done and over with, so things aren't quite as detailed as I kind of want them to be. And there are definitely a couple areas here and there that aren't quite as fleshed out as I am hoping to get them to be. Like there's a few play areas in this zone, for instance, that just have some water in here, and they don't really look quite like play areas, but as usual for RCT, it's really difficult to get something that looks realistic with the pieces that we have since everything's so big. I'm probably going to come back to this at some point to tweak things a little bit, but for the most part, I don't think it's going to deviate too much from this. It's just the water park. So not much left to do for Wildwater Kingdom in general. The only things we have left are the other lazy river and the speed slides over here, and then cleaning up a few things in the back here, like the back of the wave pool. I don't know what happened there, why it's just missing. And then we're going to be just doing the edge work, defining the borders of the park over here. Probably get some fences in, more trees, things like that. Might actually be able to finish the whole thing today, which is pretty cool. I didn't think we would be able to do it in one episode, but maybe that's what will happen. Let's find out. Alrighty, things are looking pretty solid here for the last rides we had yet to build over here. We've got our second lazy river here and our last speed slide built out with some path and fencing and stuff to fence them in. So with that, the interior of Wildwater Kingdom is pretty much done. Again, like I always say, there's still a few tweaks left to do. I still have to hide all the footers for the lazy river walls, tweak my foliage a little bit, maybe clean up some fencing, things like that, make things look a little bit nicer. There's still definitely some detailing left to do around the path. Like I don't have any benches in here because all my path is invisible. So probably be good to add some benches and bins to add a little bit of extra detail in here. That said, for now, I think this is where we're going to leave the inside of the park for today. So just to wrap things up for this episode, I want to do a little bit of work on the exterior around the edge here. There's a service road and a main road and some backlot buildings. I think it would be good to at least get a start on those so we don't forget that they're there. Alrighty, this is where we're going to call it for today. As you can see, made a little bit of backlot stuff over here, some little maintenance buildings, some little park cars, that kind of thing. Of course, there's still some detailing we could do with some wooded areas around the outside. Put in a little placeholder for the main road that's going to be going this way. I'm not sure how much I'm going to actually detail that stuff. But as far as the water park itself goes, it's basically done. As I said, there were a couple little minor tweaks I wanted to make here and there. A little detailing I'm going to do off camera, nothing major. If you noticed, I did decide against making any of the slides actually functional just because I didn't want to deal with the hassle of making a bunch of queues and setting up all that stuff. It's possible I could change my mind on that later, but if I never do, then it's not a big deal. I think they look fine the way it is. There's enough activity in this side of the park that it's not a big deal. So I'm going to go ahead and call Wildwater Kingdom done for now. Next steps are going to be doing some outside the park stuff. As I mentioned, there's some, forested areas that are around the edges that I'd like to put in here. The parking lot and some more backlot maintenance stuff over here on the side by Steel Force as well. But on the whole, not a lot left to go. I think we might be seeing the end of Dorney Park in just a few more episodes. But I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.